I've got a 1952 Smith Corona Silent for you today, and it comes in this super pretty yellow weave typewriter case, and it also has a key to it. Sorry, I didn't have it shut all the way. Has the key. So the lock isn't stellar. You may want to, I just didn't want to take the key off, so you may want to use the key to fiddle with that. But when it is locked properly, you just squeeze that to open. You open it up. And to take it out, you press this, pull up, and pull forward. And you'll see kind of how it locks in there, and sometimes it just needs to be fiddled with this lock, and I just don't have time on the video to do it. I don't think I'm not whining, y'all, I just spend so much extra time on presenting the typewriters well to y'all that I'm running out of time in my week, so gotta pick and choose. All right, let's go ahead and do the typing demo here. So 1952 Smith Corona Silent 5S series. I just did a 1S a couple minutes before. So this has the green keys, just so you know. This is just really common. We've cleaned them up, and there's still some, and if you look underneath, it starts to get, if you have a typewriter with green keys, you'll see a white film forming on them. And I'm not a chemist, and it is just something that the green keys do. And so you can wipe them off, and it'll come back. It just has something to do with what they used to make these green keys. So it's not anything that's wrong with the typewriter. It's just a common issue with typewriters with these green plastic keys, specifically Smith Corona. Okay. So up here is your carriage. Your carriage release is right here, and it's behind the handle on each side. It has a nice, cute bell. I'm going to move that over to the left. I'm going to pop open the top, and I'll come back to the carriage here in a second, do things up a little different. Inside you'll see the ribbon. It's a universal ribbon. We put new ribbons in all of our typewriters. By the way, if you're looking for the serial number, it is right here on the left side, stamped onto the metal frame of the typewriter. Sometimes they're on the right side. The older Sterlings, they're on the right side. Okay, but this one's left side. This is called an escapement right here, and I call these the type bars. Some people call them the strikers, whatever you want to call them. Your ribbon, when it gets to the end of the spool, reverse the direction of that baby, and you do that right here. And you should be able to reverse your ribbon 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 times before you need to change it, because there's a lot of ink in that ribbon. That ribbon is short. There's a lot of ink in there. It'll last you a long time. However, when it is time to replace them, you just pull them out, pop a new one in. I have a photo, up-close photo of this area right here, so you can see how to thread it. All you need to do is click on that link in the description below, and whether or not this typewriter is sold, you'll see the photos for this typewriter, and you can use it as a reference. So be sure, if you got one of these or are getting this one, bookmark this video. Okay, I'm going to close this up. I'm going to bring the carriage back over. Right here is the paper release. That releases the tension on the paper. This is the paper holder. Keeps your paper from flopping over. On the left side, this is your line selector. So when you hit the return handle, it'll advance either 1, 2, or 3 lines. This little baby, like this little piggy, right here, if you push that down, oh, that's going to release your roller. So it's kind of free flowing, and you can do some fine tuning, adjusting. Let's say you've got a check mark box or a line that you're trying to line up. That's what you use that for. Just make sure you re-engage that before you start typing, because it's not going to work quite right for you. Okay, color selector, black on top, red on bottom. I don't know why they put blue. They always put blue on these color selectors. White means stencil. You will never use that, so don't put it there because your typewriter won't work right. And if your typewriter's not working right, two things to check. If your ribbon needs to be reversed, or if your color selector happens to be stuck on the white. So make sure it is fully engaged on either the black or the red. Okay, let's go ahead and do a typing demo. All right, let's put the piece of paper right about, I'm gonna bring the paper guide in. I'm gonna adjust my margins right here. Oh, I forgot to show you. Tabs. Where do you set your tabs? Pop this baby open, this back, and right there. Oh, I know I got this camera too close. I should have done it right there. That's where you set your tabs. You just pull the keys out and you put them in one of those grooves. Sorry, that's like in your face right now. But that's where the tab stops are. And this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tab stops. Close that, back down, set it here, paper, roll it through, pull the bar, yada, yada, yada. I do lots of these. Okay, I use the paper release to adjust the paper, make sure it's nice and straight. I got it crammed up against that guide. Let's do some typing. Okay. New number 1, lowercase l, so it's 1952. Smith Corona Sterling. No, it's not Sterling. This is a silent. This is a silent, baby. Let's backspace it up. What do you do when you're on a typewriter and you make a mistake and there's no delete button? You X through it. There you go, baby. That's what you do. So this is a silent. Okay. Whoops. Boy, I'm making lots of mistakes. Lazy. Let's try this again. Okay, that key. Let's try the red. That M is a little slow. I will fix that. So it's an easy fix. So if you have a key that happens, which is very common, all you need is a Q-tip and some mineral spirits to rub in there. And so what happens is it gets really gritty and grimy over the years, which is why you need to keep your typewriter covered when you're not using it, because all of the oils and the stuff in the air gets down in here and it makes your typewriter keys slow. You do not want to use oil because oil attracts dirt. And that is the arch enemy of typewriters. Dust, particles, dirt, animal hair. Yeah, not good. So you want to either put a typewriter cover on it, which we have on our website, or keep it in its case if you are not using it. Okay, mouse. Oh, period. Okay, all that being said is I'm just going to put some mineral spirits on there for you before we ship this out. If you're a typewriter owner, you need to have on hand Q-tips and mineral spirits at all times. That's just standard. Okay, let's go ahead and check out all the keys. There's that M. That M is a little sleepy. It's still a really good typewriter. It just has a few sleepy keys, a few sleepy keys, nothing, a little mineral spirits. Can't handle. Okay, so this will be working for you before it ships out. But if you have one and your typewriter does that, that's all you need to do. I do have a video on our YouTube channel. Just search for sticky keys, you'll find it. Yeah, this is actually good. I would say this is good for beginners because it is actually pretty easy to type. It is not one of the best typing machines, but it's still really good. So it should handle most of your projects. Though I would, for personal preference, say this one might be better for occasional use. Just remember to keep it covered when you are not using it. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you all have a great day and be blessed.